All right, anglers, we'll be doing another unboxing video. I got a JDM reel right here. Got it from Digitaka, all right? And that is a Shimano Scorpion MD201XG. I had to get this because while yen is down, you got to get a few things before your season starts, right? And as you guys may have seen some of my videos recently, especially in a cooler season where I can fish those big glide baits with big treble hooks, I was using this guy here. And I really love this reel other than one thing. This is a Shimano Calcutta Conquest 201 USDM model, which is only available at a 4-speed, which is super slow. When I'm battling fish, I feel like I'm overworking myself in order to get the fish in. And also some techniques may require, like faster chops, and I don't think it's good enough for the technique, so therefore I am opting to try this out, okay? While getting down, right? Anyhow, one more thing I want to say. A fan did mention to me that I could change the gears inside here to change the speed. So potentially I could do that in the future if I want to jump back to this reel. I really like the reel, okay? I just didn't like the speed. So I may do that because I want to keep using this reel. But anyway, the focus of this video is this guy right here. And this guy is a lot faster. It's an 8 speed versus the 4. So yeah, while yen is down, let's explore some more JDM reels this year. And let's get this unboxing video started. All right, let's read off some specs and features, okay? It's all in Japanese here, so I have my trusted converted data on my tablet right here to the left. So let's read off some of the stuff here. So once again, this is a fast reel indicated here, XG. It's a 8.5 to 1 gear ratio. It got 93 centimeter per turn, which is equivalent to 36.6 IPT. This thing weighs 7.5 ounce. It has 12.12 pounds of drag. This thing here got 20 pounds. Mono is going to be 109 yards. This is 100 meters. Okay, so pounds, meters. And lastly, this guy has 7+1 ball bearings. And by the way, for those who love the Shimano Curado lineup, Shimano Curado is not available in Japan. It's the Scorpion. Well, there's one I checked. Okay, and I think they only have like special Curados, right, that they'll make available to Japan. And right now, the only one I see is a Shimano Curado DC. But yeah, basically, you won't see Curados in Japan. You'll see Curados outside Japan. And this is basically the equivalent of the Curado. You see the color is a little bit different. The shape of it is pretty much the same. And the main difference that I've seen so far, and this is my first Scorpion, okay, is that one extra bearing. Okay, but yeah, give it a shot while yen is down. Let's move on to the actual features. This reel here is sporting the Hagane for the gear and body. The gears are forged in a special way where it's super durable and it got a metal frame and body. This reel here also sports micro module. It's basically the fancy way of saying that they use really high-end tools to make precision cuts so that the gears are very smooth. Okay, NGL3 spool, basically using their latest and greatest spool material that makes it very light but durable. So we'll weigh the spool and see how it is. But for those who don't know, the lighter the spool, the easier it starts up and it spins fast. Okay, so you cast lighter lures a little bit easier, and also you cast further distance. But one problem with having a lighter spool sometimes is that it vibrates when it's like spins very fast, right? It doesn't say it on the box here, but this thing do sport something called silent tune, which I'll show you guys later. It's basically O-rings on the spool shaft. It's really cool. This thing sports the SVS Infinity braking system. It got 4 tabs on the spool and then the external dial, which is lovely. And then lastly, a lot of people love this. This is the X-Ship. Basically, it's the double pinion gear bearing support. A lot of people like to have that, especially when they're fishing heavy cover and stuff like that, throwing big baits. So this reel sports it. So anyway, let's open this baddie. All right, here we go. We got the paperwork. And then we have a box without a bag. Yay. Anyways, let's take a look at this baddie. Ooh, yeah, it does look like a Curado, but the color scheme for this guy is really beautiful. It's basically black here with some gray, like a silver gray. Okay, and then you have the red accent, what the Scorpion is known for. And you can see that Scorpion on the tension knob. That is so cool. Okay, the tension knob does not click. Here's the handles, your typical Shimano handle. And this is the power grip, is it what it says? L. So it looks large. Let me grab this reel right here for a second. It looks like, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than this guy here. All right. And I will compare that in a second too. I want to see the ergonomics and also potentially, you know, if a low profile reel is actually like smaller, because I'm looking at that right now. It may not be as big as I thought. You know, I always think round reels are big. In fact, why don't we just derail this whole video and just take a look at that for a second? Like, yeah, it doesn't look like it's that big. But until you actually slap this guy onto a rod, as you see, this guy is actually protruding more. But you know, the reel seat right there is kind of back a little bit. So yeah, until I slap this guy on the reel, rod, I won't really know the true ergonomics. But you know, I'm excited. You know, I'm very excited. I'm looking at the line guide. Wait a sec. Line guide is not a vortex shape. I don't think it's gonna be a big problem anyway. I'm throwing heavy lures. It's gonna fly far regardless. Okay, but if it was like a finesse reel, I would have dinged the crap out of them. Okay. No drag clicker. Okay, for those who like drag clickers, like on this guy right here. Oh yeah, but the thing is, I have the drag on pretty high anyway because I'm trying to haul the fish in, especially with that slow reel right there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, back to this reel. Anything else I want to show y'all? Okay, here's the external dial to the SVS infinity braking system. Oh, here's some text here. Made in Malaysia for those who care. Okay, but yeah, so far it feels great. So let's see. Let me bring this out. We'll wait. We'll just weigh it, see if it's even gonna show up, because I remember weighing that guy and it was too heavy. All right, look at that, 7.5. So what was the other one, like 8? Yeah, it looks like you can't go to 8. There's a limit on this guy. So yeah, this guy here is gonna be a little lighter than Conquest, so that's cool. That means less fatigue for my fishing. Let's just open this bad boy up and take a look at the spool. Ooh, it's a beetle spin, yay. So 4 pins here. For those who are not familiar with the SVS infinity braking system, okay, so we have the tabs here. It's centrifugal braking. When this thing spins very fast, these tabs will shoot out and it actually rubs onto that side right there. And when it's slowed down enough, this guy, these tabs here, will not be rubbing anymore, and therefore this guy will be free spooning based on the tension you set. Okay, so this is why centrifugal braking reels cast further if you have good thumbing skills than magnetic braking. But magnetic braking is going to be easier because it's always applying brakes. Okay, but anyway, different topic for another day. What I want to say is that traditional centrifugal braking doesn't have this external dial, and therefore you have to rely on your thumb a lot. You rely on configuring the tension knob a lot, right? But now you have this external dial. You actually could configure this, and basically this guy here, kind of like the magnetic braking reels, right? You have the magnetic plate on the outside, and it goes in and out closer to the spool. Same concept. As you see, it's like a ramp. It's like a cone, some sort of cone right there. Yeah, you see the ramp right there? As they get closer, that means it's going to rub longer, okay? So therefore, it's going to apply more brakes, okay? So really, really cool. I love it. I experienced it firsthand on this guy here and also the Shimano SLX 70. That is a killer reel. Like, there's so many casting reels right now coming out, and they're all size 70 spools basically. Well, that Shimano SLX at $150 killed every single casting reel out there that's size 70. So you guys gotta give it a shot, man, for a reel like that. Woo, amazing. Anyhow, here's the spool, and let's take a look at the O-rings. Look at that. 1, 2, and the heck. It's right here. I see it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's back there. Anyways, yeah, the O-rings is from the silent tune feature that I was talking about earlier. It reduces the vibration of the spool. Really neat. Let's bring this guy here. Grams. Let's weigh this bad boy. Oh, come on. Balance, balance. Oh, look at that. 14. That is nice. Very, very nice. And there we have it, my next JDM reel that's going to be added to my arsenal. Thank you for watching this unboxing video. I am so excited. I can't wait to fish this. While yen is down, check out Digitaka and get yourself some JDM reels. I don't know if there's going to be any tariff kicking in with Japan, but I think this is a good time to get it, especially if you guys got some extra bonus money from the end of year or Christmas money and you need to get a reel for your fishing season. Do it now. All right. You'll definitely see me fish this first whenever it thaws out with glide baits, and then in the summertime I'll be throwing some frogs and some heavy cover. So stay tuned for that. I thank you all for watching The Fish Don't Wait. Until next time, peace.